what is the sum of the solutions to the given equation? Guys, honestly, the quickest way to do this is using Desmos, but again, as is custom, I want to remind you guys of how to factor and all the other little concepts that you are required to know. So we'll do this algebraically first, and then of course we're going to go use Desmos to show you how to quickly do this on the test. But again, my emphasis is that you learn the concepts, but then when it comes to a test date, when you're actually taking the SAT, use Desmos because it's a time saver and it's a sure way of making sure that you're not going to miss the question. Okay, so on to the solving this equation. Remember, you have a quadratic. You want to factor it. Let's use the x method, right? Remember x method, we have product over here and we have sum over here. Product is a times c, sum is b. Remember the a value is what's attached to the x squared, so that's going to be 1. And the c value is a constant, negative 10. So what's 1 times negative 10? Negative 10. And the sum, the b value, is the number, it's a coefficient of x, in other words. So I'm going to make that a negative 40. And what you're going to notice is we are looking for two factors, two numbers that when we multiply them together, we'll get a negative 10. And then when we add those same numbers together, we get a negative 40. And you will very quickly realize that this is not possible. The only way we get 10 is if you multiply 1 times 10, and then if you do 2 times 5. There is no way that these numbers, either pair of them, can ever add up to 40. So what we want to do then is very quickly realize that sometimes factoring fails. But thank God, because we have other methods. So let's go over to Desmos and I will show you how to answer this on Desmos. Okay, so we're going to take this equation and we're going to plug it into Desmos, basically type it like right here, and that gives you this equation. Let me move this out of the way so you can see more of this graph. So you notice that the graph is crossing the x-axis at negative 0.24 and it's crossing at 40.24. So the two solutions are negative 0.248, and the other solution is 40.248. And the question was, what's the sum? Sum means add them. So when you add these together, you get 40, which makes D the correct answer to this question.